Everybody say hello to the recording.
Hi. Hi.
That's good. This is pretty awesome. This is totally awesome. I told this to Mr. LeBron. He's like, oh man, you got to show me how to do that. So okay, so number 5. Number 5, we have a graph. 10, 20, 30, 40. 40, 30, 20, 10, and that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have a an arc that looks about like that. Okay. And the question is, what is the domain and what is the range of the function? First of all, we all have to be in agreement that this is in fact a function. Passes a straight line test, right? There's no every x value only has one y value, so it is indeed a function. I wouldn't write it on the test that it was if it wasn't. And so the domain are your x values. Okay, the domain is what you have going along the x-axis. So that there is domain, and it can be written in a couple of ways. One is you could say x is less than or equal to 4, because that's where it ends over here, right? But it is greater than or equal to 0. So in other words, my domain of this function, the entire range, the entire spectrum of x values goes from 0 to 4. That's it. It stops. This function does not continue. It goes from 0 to 4. Everybody see that? And just for your elucidation, you could also write this in interval notation, which looks like that. We didn't learn interval notation, did we? No, okay. But just in case you're familiar with it and you like to use it, you could write it like that too. Okay. The range of the function means what are the y values of this function? Well, I would say that the y values, you can put y, and it looks like the highest it goes is about 20. So I'd say it's less than or equal to 20. And I'd say it's greater than or equal to 0. That is the domain and the range of this function. That could also be written in interval notation 0, 20 with brackets there. Does that make sense? Yeah? Make sense? Okay, now I have one more question on this. What if, instead of a point there at 4, it had been an open circle? What would be different? Yes, Catherine?
It's not greater than and equal to, just greater than.
That's exactly right. Or less than, actually, is the...
Or the,
Right here, it would look like that, and it would look like that. Everybody follow? Because open circle means that that point is not included. Okay? Round dot means it is included. Yeah.
And would the interval notation change?
Yes, actually, the interval notation would change. The bracket means that it's included, and when it's not included, you use a parentheses. Interval notation is like loads of fun, and something you'll need when you get to pre-calculus and calculus. Is that cool? Everybody understand that one? Okay, so.
Right.